They told her she had 3 months to live. No hope, no cure. But week after week, she walked up the hill to her little church in Clarendon, hands lifted, voice trembling in prayer. That was 12 years ago, and she's still here. Believe what you will, but when scientists ran the numbers, the results were shocking. People who go to church regularly live longer by up to 7 years, not from luck, from something far more powerful: faith, community, and peace of mind. In Jamaica, churches are everywhere, on hillsides, in valleys, in cities, in sleepy districts. With over 1,600 churches spread across our 14 parishes, we are said to have one of the highest numbers of churches per square mile in the world. And it turns out, these churches may be doing more than just feeding the soul. Jamaica's hidden treasure. Jamaica is one of the most religious countries on earth. We have churches in schools, on street corners, on riverbanks, even inside converted shipping containers. You pass 5 before you reach the main road. And for many of us, they are more than buildings. They are lifelines. Yet most of us have never stopped to ask, could these churches be doing more than just saving souls? Could they be extending our lives? Decades ago, Norman Vincent Peale boldly declared 3 rules for long life: keep calm, go to church, eliminate worry. At the time, it sounded like Sunday school advice. Today, scientists are saying he was onto something. The science is undeniable. Let's start with Harvard. A massive study there found that people who attend church weekly have a 25 to 35% lower risk of early death. That's the kind of stat you expect from quitting smoking or eating better, not just sitting in a pew. Another study followed over 18,000 people over 10 years. Those who went to church at least once a week were 40% less likely to die during the study. Even people who went just once a month gained extra years of life. And no, this isn't just about faith. It's about what happens when people come together to worship, to sing, to pray, to belong. The power of people. You may think, but I can pray at home. Yes, you can. But what the research shows is that it's the togetherness, the church community, that brings the greatest benefits. When you're part of a church, someone checks on you when you're sick. Someone prays with you when you're broken. Someone celebrates your victories, cries through your losses, and tells you you're not alone. That kind of support doesn't just feel good, it heals. Loneliness is as deadly as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. And in a world where more people feel isolated than ever, the church might be the last safe space for connection. The stress killer in the pew. Stress kills. That's not an opinion. It's a fact. Chronic stress can take nearly 3 years off your life. It raises your blood pressure, inflames your arteries, weakens your immune system, and wears down your body. Now pause and think. How do you feel after church? After the singing, the praying, the word? Lighter, calmer, clearer. That's no accident. That's your body releasing tension. Scientists call it the relaxation response. Your heart rate slows, your cortisol drops, and in that moment, your body begins to heal. Church offers that kind of peace every week, sometimes multiple times a week. Faithful living, healthier lifestyles. Church doesn't just affect how you feel, it changes how you live. Did you know that? Churchgoers smoke and drink far less than the general population. They're more likely to eat better, exercise, and get regular checkups. They often avoid risky behaviors because of moral teachings and peer accountability. It's not about fear, it's about values. Faith teaches moderation. It promotes gratitude. It gives people a reason to take care of their bodies. And it's working. This is what researchers are now calling the church effect. It's not just what people believe, but how they live, love, and belong when they're part of a faith community. It combines social support, healthier behaviors, purposeful living, and deep emotional resilience. You can't get that from social media comments or a gym membership. Only real human connection offers that, and Jamaican churches are overflowing with it. The Jamaican church difference. Now let's talk Jamaica. Our churches are not just Sunday spots. They are hubs of healing. During hurricanes, people flee to churches. During times of community violence, pastors serve as mediators of peace. During personal loss, it's the church family that brings comfort and food. In rural parishes like St. Mary and Portland, the church is often the only support system for miles. It's where the children eat, the elderly get visited, and the hopeless find hope. We don't just attend church, we live through it. Bonus facts you may not know. Here are 4 truths that might surprise you. Number 1. Church attendance can predict longevity better than exercise in some studies. Number 2. People who pray daily often show lower blood pressure and better immune responses. Number 3. Faith communities had lower suicide rates and better mental health during the COVID-19 pandemic. Number 4. Even occasional church attendance, once or twice a month, can improve your sleep, reduce anxiety, and lead to a longer life. Let that grow long roots. Jamaica has always known that God nah sleep. But now, science is waking up to what faith has known all along. Going to church doesn't just lift your spirit, it could also add years to your life. So, if you've drifted away, maybe it's time to come back. If you've stayed strong in the faith, give thanks, because it's doing more for you than you realize. And if you've never been, maybe this is your moment. Because now, we know the truth. Go to church. Live long. If this touched you, inspired you, or reminded you of someone you love, subscribe to this channel, Impacting Jamaica. Share this with your family. Together, we're impacting Jamaica, one truth at a time.